This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So I wanted to show you guys something cool that I got. Last year I ordered the Steelbook Blu-ray for The Fog. With this really cool artwork on it. And I ordered the super duper version, so I got the Steelbook Blu-ray, and then it also came with a poster, and it also included the NECA Stevie Wayne action figure. I got the poster, I got the Blu-ray and the Steelbook, but we had to wait a while for the action figure to come out. And lo and behold, Stevie showed up yesterday. So it took a year to get here, but she's very cool. So I thought we'd take a look at her today. She comes in this cool box. Adrienne Barbeau was so pretty. And she's super sweet too. I met her at Monsterpalooza and she is just an absolute sweetheart. I got her autograph and then I got to sit there and talk to her for a while. It's like a bunch of people there didn't know who she was, so she didn't have like a huge line. But that, you know, that was their loss because she was just a delight to frickin' talk to. Super sweet and super appreciative of the fandom. So let's take her out of the box and take a look at Stevie. So she comes with that big metal cross that all of Blake's gold was melted down into. She comes with that. And she comes with this, you know, the little wooden sign for the Elizabeth Dane that turns into a gold coin. That's very cool. They did a good job on the likeness. The hair is really cool. She's got her little red sweater and her cool jeans and her heels. Those are boots, right? I guess they're short boots. so. Let's put Stevie next to Blake. Man, I am just having the hardest time with these female action figures in heels this weekend. Stevie looks taller than Blake. Yeah, she is. These are both two really cool retro action figures made by NECA. Here's another Blake that NECA made. This is those little Toonie Terror looking figures. This one looks like how Blake would look if he was in the Scooby-Doo universe. Sort of a cool little cartoony version of him. But I'll take as many Fog collectibles as I can get. Some of Carpenter's films don't seem to get the amount of love you would think they would get. Like, I'm surprised we've had to wait this long just to get this small amount of stuff that we have. Like, The Fog is just a great horror movie. Atmospheric, awesome music, great performances. It's really spooky, scary. I love that movie a lot. It just seems like, I don't know, you would think these films of Carpenter's would get a lot more love than they do. It seems like the toy companies, especially NECA, are finally coming around. We're getting action figures from Carpenter's The Thing. We have this small smattering of The Fog. Both McFarlane Toys and Sideshow Collectibles have released a Snake Plissken action figure. So there are some John Carpenter stuff out there, but with the amount of love that John Carpenter receives these days, you just think that there would be more, you know? I would love more. I think the film of Carpenter's that receives the most love when it comes to merchandising is Halloween. There are more Michael Myers collectibles out there than you can shake a knife at. But it would be cool if some of the other films got as much love as good old Mikey receives. So I'm trying to balance her on these goddamn high heel boots. And I was having the same problem with that new Vampirella figure that I got. It's really tricky to find the right balancing spot. There we go. Oh, Stevie. God damn it. So did you guys order this deluxe Blu-ray? Did any of you guys receive your Stevie Wayne figure yet? I know that my buddy Rich from Dr. Durant's Sanctum, he was telling me yesterday, you know, he was happy that he received his in the mail. And I was like, God damn it, I still haven't got mine yet. And then I checked the mail, and there she was. So I did receive her. Well, she was worth the wait. It's a really nice action figure. Even though she's in those boots, and you have to kind of have patience when you are trying to stand her up. She was worth the wait. And like I said, John Carpenter is one of my favorite directors of all time. I love his movies. He had an incredible run, and I love pretty much all his films. Maybe not so much the last stuff that he made. Like I can't stand that Amber Heard. What is it called? The Ward, I think it's called. Yeah, I don't care for that one. And I mean, there's a few in there that I don't really like, but the majority of his filmography I absolutely love. Like I said, he is one of my all-time favorite directors, and anytime there's merchandise made from his stuff, I try to snatch it up. Like I said, there isn't a lot of Fog stuff out there to collect, and God bless NECA for having the tenacity to go after these likenesses. Like getting Adrienne Barbeau's likeness and getting Kurt Russell's likeness for The Thing. Now that they have Kurt Russell's license and Adrienne Barbeau's license, I would not be surprised if they didn't come out with some really cool Escape from New York action figures from NECA. That would be a fucking dream come true. I would love that. I have a couple of little Big Trouble in Little China action figures, but they were made by a littler company, and you know, they're all right looking. The detail isn't phenomenal. It's not NECA quality, but they are nice little figures. And I'm kind of burnt out on the whole retro reaction type of action figures. I'm kind of over those. I don't know. They were fun for a little while, but I think the best ones that came out in that were the Alien figures that started the whole reaction craze. But yeah, I think now I'm just fucking rambling. So, Stevie Wayne, it's a really awesome action figure from NECA. I don't know how you guys can get a hold of one right now. Like I said, she was part of the Blu-ray deal. But sometimes NECA sells these figures later on. I suppose if you guys don't mind paying secondary prices, there's probably gonna be an ass load of scalpers that resell her on eBay. I know they do that with like those Loot Crate NECA figures, or that Angela figure from Night of the Demons that NECA made, and the Tom Atkins action figure they made from was it Halloween 3 or was it Night of the Creeps? I don't remember, but it was a Tom Atkins figure, and people were reselling those. So if you guys have deep pockets and you can afford it, you'll probably be able to find her on eBay or Mercari or one of those for a pretty penny, but she probably is within your grasp to get. Both of these two Captain Blakes are still available now. I wouldn't sleep on them. They're really cool, really nice detail, especially Blake here with his purple rotten flesh and his red light up eyes in all his decaying glory. This little cartoony one is kind of cool though too. I like him also. But the woman of the hour is Stevie, and oh, she's got some Thor hair stuck to her sweater. There we go. Yeah, great likeness, really cool action figure. It was a long wait, but it was definitely worth it. And anyways, if you guys can get one, I do recommend it. Pick her up because she's very, very cool. And I will be back with some more monsters and cool collectibles very shortly. I'm Father Malone. All right, my friends, take it easy. Look for the fog.